What would you think Amy would make of tonight?
I think, she would be really pleased with, what Mitch and the family have done. It's really important to educate young people about drugs and alcohol. I mean, for me, when I was growing up, I knew that drugs were bad. No one really told me about alcohol, and I've had alcohol problems in the past. I just think she'd be really pleased that, that her legacy is, doing something really positive for young people. And Amy she loved kids. When we were in St Lucia and stuff, we were in this complex, but there was a bar nearby, and there were a load of kids there who basically didn't have their parents. They were orphans. Amy, every single day, used to take them over to, the villa and feed them and stuff like that, and look after them and take them to the games room and stuff like that. I just know that she would be really proud of Mitch and the family for, turning this into a really positive thing.
I assume that tonight it wasn't difficult to get people involved in this. They must have been lining up.
I shouldn't. I'm not involved with putting it together, but I shouldn't imagine. It's for a great cause. It's really important. Like I said, I don't think when you're growing up, I don't think you get taught enough, about drugs and alcohol. And I think people have an image that it only happens to really bad people, or I was such a good boy at school. I did well in school, and then I just reached a point in my life where, I started drinking. Alcohol became a thing, and before I knew it, I was in rehab and fighting for my life. And I just think, it can happen to anybody, and it's just really important that young people are educated about it. And also, what the foundation does as well is that people who, are struggling with that, they have that problem. Money shouldn't discriminate. Rehab's expensive, but it's so nice that people can be supported and helped to go to rehab, because everybody deserves a chance to get better.
You mentioned St Lucia, but do you have another sort of anecdote or another story, a favourite Amy story that you'd like people to know?
A favourite Amy story? I've got loads. I've got loads. In relation to the foundation, I mean, something I was very, very proud of Amy for, is that she battled her drug addictions, and Amy was clean for years. And she did that by herself, and with the help of, the people around her. And it's important that people have that support network, like for me, I had my mum and I had Amy helping me. But some people don't have that, and that's why they do need a support network. They need to go to rehab, and if they can't afford it, they need to be helped to go there and stuff. And like I said, I keep going back to it, but if you were taught about that at a young age, no one ever really told me. I grew up in East London, and drinking is, as far as I was concerned, when you're a man, you start drinking and stuff. It made me feel like a proper geezer when I used to have a drink with my uncles and stuff. And it's just really important that people realise that alcohol, if it can be really, really dangerous. I'm lucky to be alive. I've been sober for years, but it wasn't. It might not have gone that way.
That's brilliant. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Have a good night.